What's up, y'all? What's cracking? How's everybody doing? So you, for those of you who don't know, tomorrow's a big day, right? Hey, Kathleen, how are you? Thanks for joining. What's up, Professor's in? So tomorrow's our big live stream day. Now, for those, it airs at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. For those of you who can't watch it live, when you buy it, today's the last day to get your pre-sale too, by the way. So you need to get your $8 pre-sale now, because tomorrow, day of show, the price goes up. So get it now, because if you get it now, you can watch it for the next week. It's gonna be on demand for a week. So if you can't watch it live, no matter where you are in the world, if you have friends in other parts of the country or other parts of the world, and you want to let them know, or if you have friends that say, "Oh, I can't watch it after work" or whatever, they can buy a ticket tonight for $8 before they jack the price up. You buy the ticket tonight, and then you have a whole week to watch it whenever you have time to watch it. So, win-win. They probably don't want me to tell you that, but, you know, I tell you stuff like that. I posted a video of some of our dress rehearsals, which we're trying to match, you know, just every night it's got to get better. It's got to be, everything has to be muscle memory so that we fall back into the subconscious, because that's where art exists, that's where it lives, that's where it's birthed from. You know, if you are an artist, you absorb the world around you, and it gets brewed into this alchemical stew that has, you know, ingredients from what your experiences, the things you saw, the things you've read, the things you've heard, the things someone's told you, plus your own experiences and your own opinions on it. And so all of that happens in the recesses of the mind. And that's where, for me as an artist, the best place to exist is right there on that edge between the seen and the unseen. That's where I like to exist. And that's why this show in particular is so important, because I haven't played on US soil in 2 years. So just the rehearsal, even though some of y'all may know from watching my Facebook, I was the intended recipient of a hate crime. It did not go well for the person who was was committing a hate crime against me. But I did end up, I don't know if I fractured my elbow, but I bruised it pretty good on the back of his head, top of his head. I don't know. He was trying to tackle me, and he only had 3 teeth on the top, and now but he had more on the bottom. But now those 3 teeth are much lonelier. So, and I'm also fighting because, you know, the Republicans are trying to rush through this handmaiden cult member, Amy Coathanger Barrett. She wants to overturn Roe v. Wade. She wants to overturn marriage equality for, you know, gay people. Hell, she may even want to overturn misogyny laws so that, you know, you can't mix races. I mean, her religion is fucking weird, man. And that's why voting matters. The president gets to appoint them, and then whoever controls the Senate decides if they're gonna proceed with the hearings. And it's just real important that, you know, we keep those things in mind. We're not just voting for a president or against somebody. We're also voting for the maintaining our democracy. A lot of that is covered in tomorrow's show. But they asked this cult lady whether or not she thought that smoking causes cancer. Kamala Harris actually asked for this. And she said, well, yes, Senator, of course, smoking causes cancer. And then, in this very sort of like condescending way, of course, Senator, smoking causes cancer. And then she asked her another science-based question, and she was like, of course, Senator. And then she asked her about climate change, and she said, well, I can't comment on that. The idea that people don't think that climate change is real, that it's happening right now, when it's over 100 degrees in Los Angeles in October. We've had the most wildfires we've had in, I think, 100 years. But anyway, all that to say, the weather here has been fucking crazy. It's like, I'm in Alaska one day, it's like, or Antarctica one day, freezing cold, and then the next day it's like I'm walking on the sun. So that's, and performing as many hours as we do just to get this, you know, this right, and also because it's fun. I know I'm punishing my gentleman a little bit, but it's just so much fun to play. So, but also I want to get it right. But I come down with a cold, so, but I'm still giving it 100%. I mean, I've broken my nose on tour before. I still finished the tour. I've broken my leg 3 times. I finished the tour every time. I broke this pinky knuckle, this knuckle here on this pinky. I broke that. That little piece of skin that everybody has here. In the inside your lip, I don't have that because it got ripped off. I could see the roots of my teeth. It all grew back. It's well, that little flap of skin never grew back, but my gums grew back. But it never. Meaning, all this to say that it takes a whole lot for me not to perform. So, yeah, fearless. That's right. That's one thing that people don't really they don't understand about me is that you know, we have, instinctively we have 3 modes, right? Fight, flight, or freeze. I have one of those. Some people have all of them, depending on the situation. I only have one. Fight. I don't know why. It's just the way I am. Whether it's a physical fight because some homophobic trash tries to hate crime me, or if it's some sort of intellectual discourse that I have to end real quick because I don't like swimming that shallow. I fight. If a tiger run in the room, if a tiger ran in the room and I was in there by myself, I might try to escape. But if my loved ones were in there, a tiger ran in the room, I'm not gonna grab my kids and run. I'm gonna tell them to go. I'm gonna let's go, tiger. I give you a good 3 seconds, and then you'll eat me. But anyway, so I'm feeling better than I did yesterday, so that's good. Some of my screams might not be as strong just because my throat is really hoarse, raw, and a little hoarse. But it's still gonna sound fucking amazing. It looks amazing. The musicians are amazing, and we built all these. It's an experience. It's not just a concert. Hey kids, son, don't make me yell, man. Sir Francis Bacon. Sir Francis Bacon. Come here. What's all that? What are you doing? What are you yelling at? Who are you screaming at? You hollering at somebody? That's not, you don't disrespect women like that, kid. He's hollering at a girl. I don't know what they're barking at. Raccoon, maybe. We have possums here, too. I don't know. Well, anyway, but we've created an experience. It's not just a concert. You know, we play it like it's a show. You know, we interact with people just like it's a show. But today's the last day for you to get these pre-sales. And we've also, the new musicians had to learn the songs, but we were also able to create new music together with the interludes. And we came up with some really, I'm sad some of y'all aren't gonna see this. I'm sad because I'm not touring until there's a vaccine, which is not gonna be till next spring or next summer. So I'm not touring. It's too deadly, it's too dangerous. It ain't happening. So this is really the only way to see me right now. And I don't know, this might be a thing to do in the future anyways, like live stream your concerts and have people pay for them that like can't leave their kids or have to work early in the morning or something like that. This might be a thing to do. Or, just to get hey, I just want to do like 2 to 3 shows, not a whole tour. So you could do live streaming. I think it might be a new function, a new head on the hydra of this industry. But it's $8, so go to they were running out of room, so they had to change the URL to another site. So go to the link in the bio, get yourself a ticket, and get ready. 6 p.m. tomorrow it starts. And if you want to see, I snuck some quick videos of some of our dress rehearsals, and I put them up. So get your ticket. The VIP is a little expensive for this isn't my event. We were invited to play this event, so this isn't my event. So I have little to no control over much of what happens. Not like normal. I'm usually have at least 85% of the control. Creatively as well. More than that creatively probably. But they've got one of the cool things that if you get the VIP is that you get a poster, a laminate, a button, a private Zoom call with me, and I do an original illustration. Now it's $100, but that's the best I could do. I added the drawing of the picture because I didn't think that I want to give you guys as much value for your dollar as possible, because shit's fucked up right now. But we really created, I think, an experience. So if you got earbuds, get your best earbuds. Clean them tonight, so the sound is really clear. If you're gonna cast it to your television, play it on your best speakers. If you're gonna watch on your laptop, plug in your best speakers if you can, or wear your best headphones. You know, I mean, just let us come inside. And I will be your guide. It's really something. And I'm excited for you guys to meet the new musicians, my gentlemen I call them, the gents. They're these guys are. It's nice to be in a band that all the members are politically driven. You know, or at least know what the fuck's going on, and care about what the fuck's going on. They might not be like a nerdy wonk like I am about politics, but they know what the fuck's going on, and they want to do something about it, when there's injustice, and celebrate when we have progress. So, get your ticket. Get you a ticket. I forgot I was playing with this. Get you a ticket. So he's got this nice braiding here. Just to keep you from cutting your hand. How do I know that? Just common sense. Anyway, all right. Well, we were busy working today, so I didn't get to see the vice president do his town hall, but I DVR'd it, so I'm gonna go watch that now. But yeah, what we've created something I think extremely special that I think is gonna feel, in some ways, it's got this. It has alchemical properties for sure, but there's something, I don't want to say supernatural, but it's definitely ethereal in the way that it connects with people, and that's very difficult when you're doing it through cameras and microphones. I guess we always do it through microphones, but there's nobody there, is my point, except for the people that are working. There's no audience. So we worked really hard to build something that we thought translated like a real live show. Like, I want you to lose yourself in it so much, just like we do, that you forget that you're at home or at work or wherever, that you're there, you're in that club with us. And that's what we've tried to build. And we built, these guys are really great writers, and it came so easy. That's another thing that was a lot of fun, is like, I would come up with, an idea, or they'd have a riff or something, and I'd be like, oh, I like that. What's that? And then we built some really just amazing moments. And so it's more than a concert. It's definitely an experience. So pre-sales today, especially if you're on the East Coast, get them quick, because y'all are 3 hours ahead of me. So at midnight, they jack the price up. So get your pre-sales now, even if you can't watch it, even if it's you're in a different time zone, different part of the globe, or if you have to work or babysit, or you're just busy or whatever, you can watch it on demand for an entire week. So you can just get it now because it's cheaper. And then watch it whenever you want, because tomorrow they jack up the price. All right, you guys. Oh, what's up, Kanye? What up, Kanye? It's good to see you live again. It seems like it's been a while. It has been a while. I was having difficulty connecting with Instagram for a minute on the lives. I don't know why. It was just, I think they shadow banned me for a while, so I would just sit here and it would just keep turning and turning and turning and turning, and so and then I tried it tonight and it worked, so yay. I've been going live a lot on the band's Facebook. So, but I'll try now that I'm not it doesn't seem like I'm shadow banned anymore. I'll come back to IG because I prefer IG anyway. It's a much more pleasant experience for me. I enjoy it. I don't have to bite nobody. Not too hard. Anyway, I'm gonna give you everything I got tomorrow, and I think you're gonna walk away from that feeling different than you did before you watched it, in a very cathartic way, very powerful way. I know I do. I know the band does. Every time we play it, they're just like whoa. All right, I'm going to jump on over to Facebook and do a live stream over there before I just remembered I need to talk to those folks before I can watch the Vice President Town Hall. Vote for Joe Biden. Vote blue down, all the way down ballot. Do it early. Let's take our country back. I'm sick of this shit. They're gonna take away my rights because I'm gay. I've never experienced. I've had 2 incidents of hate of anti-gay hate crime intentions twice in the same amount of months. So these people are getting bold because Trump's talk shit, so they think they can talk shit without repercussions or consequences. Wrong, because I'm the wrong motherfucking one. So, you know, but I don't want to be this person. I don't want to be doing that shit all the time, you know? I want to go back to other things. So we just got to get some decency and some dignity and some unity back in our country, and that's just by voting blue and voting Democrat down the line, all the way to the top. Let's take the Senate back. Let's get everything back in track so that I can get back on the road and write a new record. We're already talking about writing a new record already anyway, but, you know, it'd be nice to be able to be together without worrying that one of us is going to get sick, you know? A couple of the guys have you know, significant others, and, you know, they got families, they have partners, children, so, you know, they got to worry about that. So let's get back to where we can, like, listen to scientists again. Like, when did we stop listening to scientists? That's just crazy. Like, this whole anti-vaxxer movement came out of nowhere, and it's then, I don't know. Vote. Y'all don't like me talking, some of y'all don't like me talking politics so much? Then vote. Out the scumbags and vote in some good guys and some good women and you know, make them earn our tax dollars that we pay them. Make them earn that shit. You not voting isn't you saying fuck the system, it's saying fuck everybody else. You not voting is saying I don't care if gay people lose their rights. You not voting says I don't care if the police continue to kill black people and without any repercussions for that. That, you know, not voting is you know, saying you don't care that the government continues to encroach on indigenous land, steal their land, take their land, you know, put pipelines through it and poisons the water, poisons the well, even though these are sacred burial grounds in some cases, and also just their fucking land, their sovereign nation. Means you don't care about that. It's not about, you know, you not voting isn't you saying, yeah, fuck the system. It's saying, fuck everybody else. Fuck my neighbors, fuck my community, fuck my family, fuck everybody. You know, who cares? You know, you're saying you don't care if they take away marriage equality. gay rights, trans rights, to serve in the military. Women's reproductive health, which a lot of guys should care about, because, you know, if you motherfuckers, if dudes was really pro-life, they'd get vasectomies. It's quick, it's easy. They can do it with a laser now. There's not even any snip, and it's reversible. And you guys in your heterosexual world, you guys can drop loads or whatever you call it all day, all night. Who the fuck, you know, if you can, if you are capable. I've heard stories. That it's difficult sometimes. You know, like 2 pump chump. You know, one shot, you're out. It's great to be a lesbian. I'll tell you that. Anyway, if y'all are really pro-life, you'd be all about vasectomies. Stop putting all the onus on the woman. But that's what you're saying if you don't vote. You're saying, fuck, I don't care about women. I don't care about women's health. I don't care if I bring a child into this world and I didn't like the girl. You know, now there's a human being here, and they're going to take away abortion rights, so the woman is going to be either forced to go to a back alley abortion clinic, leave the country if she's wealthy enough, or have the baby with someone that is not even going to be there to take care of it or love it or be a part of it. So I mean, voting is so fucking important. They've tricked us into thinking that it's not important because they don't want us to vote. If they didn't care if we voted, they wouldn't make it so hard. In Texas, in Ellis County, which is like 4.5 million people, they have one drop-off box. The governor did that, of Texas. And it's because it's Houston, basically, Houston and surrounding, and it's really urban there, which means brown and black to them, right? That's what that means, urban. So they put one drop box for 4.5 million people to vote early, because what they feel like is not everybody wants to sit in their cars all day to drop off the fucking ballot in one box. So everybody's gonna have to show up on election day, and the lines, because they've also minimized the actual polling places, the lines are gonna be terrible, and they're hoping that people won't show up. That is voter suppression, and that's illegal, but they're getting away with it. Even here in California, the California Republican Party put up fake ballot boxes. They did this. The governor ordered them to stop, and they said no, they're not going to stop. And one of them was a preacher. A fucking preacher did this. I don't know why that surprised me, but I was just, it shouldn't. Preachers are usually pretty foul people. Very few are actually in it for the reasons they say they are, which should be about, you know, bring people closer to their maker, if that's what you believe. That's right, son. But anyway, they've made it harder to vote because they're afraid of losing power. Most of these people have power fetishes. They'll do anything to stay close to power, to have power, to take away power, to remove power, because that's all they crave. They're very inferior people with extreme insecurity issues and fragile fucking egos, so they need power. And this is like, you know, almost it's not the same. Sometimes I guess it is, but it's very similar in the way that a serial killer thinks, only about themselves. They'll say anything to get their victim into the car. They'll say anything to get you to vote, but they're really only out for their own perverted devices, their own addictions. And sometimes that is mass murder, which is what we're seeing with COVID right now. What's happening right now is genocide. What's happening right now is mass murder, because they still refuse, even after that dumbass fucking orange lump caught COVID, even after he caught COVID, he's saying that he must be immune to it. Don't let it dominate your life. Well, 215,000 Americans are dead. We lost 65,000 Americans yesterday. 8 million Americans are currently infected with it. That, and guess what those are? Those are, it's just, it's all connected. It's a fucking spider web, because these are fucking spiders, man. And I know it's a disrespect to spiders, but guess what that becomes? If you catch COVID, that's a pre-existing condition. That means that even if no one else dies out of that 8 million that have it, that's 8 million people that insurance companies don't have to pay out if they have have a heart attack, because you know what? You have a pre-existing condition. Oh, you have breast cancer? Oh, you had COVID. You have a pre-existing condition. I can deny that. They're in the courts right now trying to take pre-existing conditions out of Obamacare, the ACA. That's the real name for it, by the way, Affordable Care Act. They just call it Obamacare because you know what? Obama cares. Anyway. I'm angry and frustrated and afraid for my loved ones, myself, my community, the LGBTQ community, for women, for artists, our ability to maintain our freedom of speech, our freedom of expression, because a lot of people find me controversial. I don't know why, but they do. Hello, buddy. Come say hi. Oh, look who it is. It's Chloe Baloney. That's her private name. Her real name is Chloe Vader Commando. Okay. Mwah. She's a little chatterbox. She protects the house. Yes, you do. Okay. Boom. Anyway, so it's all connected. Everything's connected. So you gotta vote. Alright, I gotta save these pipes, because I got a show to do tomorrow. For you. And for me. But mainly for you. So, get your ticket tonight before midnight. Midnight on the East Coast is, it's 3 hours ahead, so what is it? Almost 11 there, so you have like an hour and 20 minutes. Get your ticket. It's $8. And if you can't watch it tomorrow when it airs, it's on demand for a week. Excuse me. Alright, you guys, I'm going to switch over to Facebook, say a quick hi to everybody over there, and hype the show a bit, and then I'm going to go watch I DVR'd the Vice President's town hall. Vote for Biden. Vote blue down ballot. Don't let them stop us. We can fucking change this fucking planet. This election, we could change this whole goddamn planet. We have that power. Don't ever let them make you forget your power. Alright. I hope to see you guys tomorrow fucking night. Yeah? Yeah. Alright. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other.